Welcome, everybody, to your least favorite podcast. My name is Mark, and I am here with all of my friends.
Steven.
Nick.
And Jake.
Yeah, and we are finally not in person again. I don't know how that went for everyone last week, but
It was great for me.
yeah, we didn't have Nick in person. I was sad.
We loved it. It was great.
I'm happy. Very
It was a
happy.
good time, and now we're all back to normal. So what's going on, guys? What's up with your weeks?
Recovering.
You know,
Recovering for sure. No, I'll say the time in Colorado was fun, but everyone was requesting you, Nick.
Kristen who?
Requesting you.
Who
There's a
was?
lot of people that asked about you.
There's a lot of people who asked about you, Nick.
Who?
Mainly one guy in particular.
Just
You may
What's his name?
remember. You may
What's his
remember him from spanking your ass in
Mm.
fantasy football.
Yeah, that was one of them. He really, really wished you were here so he could remind you of how well.
Oh, I think you guys forget. Like,
The- to
we
be
both
fair,
spanked your asses though, so it's kind of weird.
to be
I
fair,
mean, I was in the
No,
finals
no.
game, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are spanking each other's asses down there in the losers bracket.
to
Maybe.
be fair, like I was the one who actually lost to him in
Yeah.
the playoffs. But
now, is that
He
the
didn't
one?
care about that. He
Nick,
just wanted to shit
Nick,
talk
I
you.
spanked your ass in the playoffs too. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is football the one with the
Soccer?
sticks?
Yes, the one where they kick the ball into the hoop
Oh,
and hit a grand slam.
got it. Okay, I got you.
But if they hit it over the hoop, it's a grand slam.
Mhm.
No, I would say it
Right.
was really cool meeting all of our listeners. Shout out to all of you guys. I told y'all to listen. I'm not
Every
giving you
single
individual
one.
shout outs. That's too much, but
He doesn't care that much, then, does he?
shout out to you guys. It was nice meeting y'all. And Nick,
Oh.
yeah, they want to shit talk you. So anything you'd like to say to them while they can't say anything back?
Yeah, fuck you, all of you.
I mean,
There you go.
yeah, that worked. It's a fun little trip.
Let's see if I can get get one of them to come with us to Alabama when we go down there for New Year's. I doubt it'll happen, but like, hey, let's just go down there. You meet Nick in person.
Does anybody want to talk about the highlight of the entire weekend was Jake's distaste for pickle juice?
God, it's so disgusting. It's so
He's, not a
fucking
fan.
bad.
He's
It
not a
is
fan.
so bad.
Dude, I don't even remember what else happened that weekend.
Not a fan of the
I
pickle
do
juice.
Jake
no?
projectile
If
vomiting.
you tried to give me a pickle just like flat sober, I don't think I could eat it without throwing up. Like
That's
I
how
could
I am.
have it on a burger and I bite it and I will just know it's there. It has to come out. Like I can't swallow it. I have to pull it out of my mouth and throw it in the fucking
That's how I'm with
wrapper.
bananas. I'll
all
gag.
Oh
the
my
things you can
God.
swallow.
Yeah,
Is that
not
what she
pickles.
said?
Not pickles. At least I
Yeah.
can't bite into pickles. I might be able to swallow a whole pickle. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't.
No,
I
get
don't like
it.
I don't like the juice from them though.
I love the
like the
juice at the
juice.
end.
Keep the
No.
juice out of my mouth.
Put it more into my throat.
I'm a
But-
quitter.
Oh no, you took it like a champ until you didn't.
About
you didn't.
10 seconds after it hit my stomach.
I was so disappointed after we made that, and I was watching, and he just slams it, and he's like, "I'm good, I'm good." What was in that? What was in that? And then when I said pickle juice, he's like, "Yep, great." Just
Mhm. Mhm.
that was great. Highlight of my weekend, right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you hope that you have outcomes like that. You know, you hope it's all going to work out, but it's really a team effort. I'm glad that things came together the way they did. I think everybody did a good job, and everybody just went out there and did the best they could, and it all worked out in the end.
We went out there as a team. We performed. We came back.
I just know not to drink like 5 beers while I'm waiting for the first beer pong game. That and then also then having to drink another 5 in the next 2 games was not
Hey.
smart.
They came in and they were like, "I think Jake's a little drunk." I was like, "What? Jake doesn't really get drunk." And then they're
Oh,
like,
he was drunk.
"Oh, he's drunk."
I
He came
drank.
out, and I'm like, "Okay, we'll fix that.
I drank a lot before
We will-
drank a lot
we will.
more.
We will help you out right now with some pickle
Too drunk.
juice."
Too drunk.
I think that was
But-
probably the first time I've actually seen you like that drunk, Jake.
Take
I've
Unless
seen
like
him-
I was also that drunk.
I've seen him like that a couple times. They'd have to
It
be
always ends the same. It always ends the same.
with pickle juice.
How was it?
It has twice now with pickle juice ended being when I was that drunk.
that'll put him down.
It's been 6 years since then.
Or is it just moonshine? Moonshine in general is bad.
No. Pickle juice, 100%. It was just tequila and pickle juice the last time.
Yeah.
Was that
No,
what
we
it
didn't
was?
have-
Was it tequila and pickle juice or?
When I was 21, yeah. This
Oh,
time,
yeah.
no, it was fucking gin and whiskey. So, even worse.
I don't know.
Be
Oh no,
honest.
is there was Crown in there too. in
I'm
that
very
shot.
surprised there wasn't fucking Jaeger in there, knowing you're dumbasses.
Was the Jaeger in the cabinet? Because I just was
The
grabbing what I
Jaeger
could
was in the
find.
freezer.
You're lucky it was in the freezer, because that would have really set the flavor profile off.
Honestly, the Jaeger would have been like up there as one of the better parts of that with what you guys put in there.
It
so.
masked the taste of the pickle juice.
Oh man, dude, that is the only thing I tasted was the pickle
Like I get
juice.
it's supposed to be a punishment to lose, but like y'all are making it just like not even want to play. Like who the
Yeah, I might
fuck-
not
They
have played
did-
that round if I'd have realized there was pickle juice.
They
in
did
there.
tone it down, and the second time they wanted to do beer, but it was just like a shot. It was like whiskey and vodka or something. Because I drank it, but it wasn't horrifying. It was just a shot.
I should have went and made your guys' fucking drink and then sat there and watched. Fuck you guys.
we decide the punishment shot at the end when the loser
Yeah.
is.
I'm gonna
revealed.
walk into the kitchen and make you a punishment shot. You just have to drink it.
Somebody might get a cup of water. Somebody might get some water.
But where
out
did
of
the
toilet.
water come from? Is the question.
It's fresh from the bowl. No, it was fun. Rage Cage is always a fun game.
Yeah.
I just like that it involves a lot of people. Everybody can jump in.
That was a very big game of Rage Cage.
I just don't like what's his
There
face
was what 4 on each side and 2 on each end. We had
What's
like
his
10
face
people in that game.
putting me on blast. He's like so good at the game. He's
Hmm.
just like, all right, how many tries you want?
You gotta
Two
be
tries?
careful.
Okay,
You gotta be
fine.
careful with him
Done.
because he does that. That's why I don't play. I'll play before
There's-
him. I will not play
There-
after him.
There's no being careful. There's just not being next to him. That's the only way to.
And the
avoid
problem
that.
is, yeah, if
I
you,
was
even
gonna
if
be
you're
next to him. I gave him the choice.
even if you're before him, he can still kind of fuck you because he'll make it first try and then put it in front of you again. So
I would
That's
say I
true.
think I held my own pretty well against him. Like I was before him, but like I was hitting most of mine first try too. Like I probably hit like 70% of my first tries were his first tries.
yeah, when he shows up with a Yeti of his own beer, you're probably in trouble.
He's got his own ping pong
Not
balls.
just like a 6-pack, like a full ass cooler ready to go.
I'll give it to the other Tyler. Was pretty good at beer pong.
Yeah, Sam was scary good at beer pong too. Actually, it was kind of
Fucking
interesting.
sucked at cornhole though.
Yeah, she did.
No. I'm talking about Tyler.
Oh yeah, he did
Yeah.
too.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not face to face with you anymore. So you're getting shit talked. You suck.
I'll make
at
sure
cornhole.
that he
And,
listens.
The only reason we lost that game is because he didn't make any points. He made like 3 points in the game we did win, I think, which is what we needed. We needed the 3 points.
Nick,
just
what
don't
are your thoughts on this, Nick?
I wasn't there, so it's pointless for me.
No, I want to hear
talk.
your thoughts on it. What's your
You all
thoughts?
suck.
Oh, okay, cool.
That is true, but
There you go.
I just like it's weird that no matter what game you play, and no matter how bad people suck, that like when one person makes a shot and it's like cool, I got my thing. The other person will just summon superhuman skill to also make the freaking shot.
That was
The
my
best
life.
comeback
That was
Ollie.
Ollie. That was Ollie.
God, like out of nowhere, like I could almost like put money on that if I make any kind of decent shot in cornhole, she's gonna do the same damn thing.
Listen,
He's gonna sink it.
that's how beer pong is for me. Because me and Tyler were doing that to you and Cupid, Mark. We came into that game. I was just the right level of drunk at the beginning of that game, and then at the end of that game, I was past it. So
Like, me and Cupid were like just like consistent. Like I'd hit one, and then he'd hit one, and then I'd hit one, and then you and Tyler would come and hit like the same cup twice in a row, and then we'd catch up one cup at a time.
and then same
And
cup.
then bam.
Yeah.
And then you just watch 2 people that cannot, or 4 people that can't get a single cup. It's like, where's all them skills before? And they're just like, nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
I
Not
can't
happening.
do it.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like 30 minutes for either team to hit the last cup. Like it's down to 1 cup for both sides, and it takes like another 30 minutes.
That's what I needed, to be honest, that night. Just like a 30-minute break of not having to drink a bunch would have been good for me.
It's just Coors.
No, I was playing with that cider's 9%.
Oh, that's your fault. Just drink
Yeah.
Coors. It's like Rocky Mountain spring water.
It's
and
like
a little
bear
fizz to it.
piss coming down the river.
I mean,
Some
you
seltzer.
stay sober longer drinking that.
Better than PBR with lime.
Well, I know what I'm grabbing next time.
Yep. No, we're playing with Natter Days next time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Get you
want
some
your
pink
cheapest.
lemonade in your life.
I want some whatever your cheapest beer is, please.
I need it to not have been in the fridge for a while, though, either. It's had to have sat out for at least 4 hours.
Oh, I had an update. I started school, which I hate, and I figured it out enough to know that I still hate it, and it's gonna be rough.
Yep.
I hate everything about it.
Same. I didn't tell you it was gonna be a good time.
I could have told you it wasn't going to be a good time. I think I
I've been
did,
to
in
school
fact, tell you it wasn't
before.
going to be a good time. Yes,
It's
we've
just-
all been to school before. We all know it's shitty. Like,
It's just I don't know, and now it's all online, so it's so
Yep.
easy to just be like, just get sidetracked and do something else. I hate it.
Yep. I did like 6 hours of calculus today.
I've been putting off math. I did Death and Dying, which was actually interesting. So I'm still concerned about math because when I had a slightly interesting thing, I was only just barely able to get through all of it. And with math, I don't know. That's going to be like pulling teeth.
Math is easy, man.
Mm,
Especially like you're in
the
algebra,
slow
dude.
creak of Nick coming back into that conversation.
They make calculators, for God's sakes. Why do we need to know math?
Why don't you just look it up online?
Why don't we just do
ChatGPT.
like
Why don't
Sorting
you
things.
just look? That's
Here,
how I would
I'm
do
gonna
it.
send you
Fuck
the
it.
website. This Desmos.com is like the best online calculator.
Dude, I'm pretty sure
ChatGPT
you
will
can
do
just
it.
search whatever problem you have in Google and it'll just do it for you.
Why does math need letters in it? Well, who just sat down with math? It's like, how can I make this worse? Like, I hate that shit.
Bro, you still have statistics to go. Statistics is worse.
I don't know. I don't get it. And again, everything about it is pointless because computers do that instantaneously. We don't need to know math. They just won't give it up. They're like car dealerships. They're like, yeah, we know we don't really need to exist anymore, but we do because we like to make people suffer.
I like to suffer, but
Well, then,
not with
might I
math.
recommend some schooling for you?
Just have different.
See, I don't like
types of
writing
suffering.
papers, dude. Writing papers is the stupidest fucking bullshit.
I
in
would agree
anything
that
in school.
I think like writing is probably the dumbest subject. Like because there's so much like interpretation depending on your teacher of what like is going to be good.
I think I get why like sourcing is a thing, but like from my understanding of like the papers I've been writing for my classes for the past couple months, it's like there is almost like no new takes on these subjects that like I'm in class for. There's no new takes. So like all I can do is copy down someone else's idea, but if I do that, I get a 0 because it's plagiarism. Even like, and then dude, I fucking hate writing and sources, and that's just stupid.
I can take stuff and just ramble on. Same way I talk, I can just do that. And since I'm somewhat decent at typing, I can go on for a ways with that. But you just use ChatGPT for everything. See? Again.
As long as you proofread.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like how I'm sure the teachers use ChatGPT to grade my paper. It's only fair that I write it with ChatGPT. But like, do they read the whole thing? Because I've started taking this one class, and they had like their introductions, which I had to go back and read because there was requirements for what you had to put in there. But like, do they actually sit down and read everything you put in there?
Yes.
Like, I'm not saying just like put gibberish in there, but like, if I just go off on a tangent and that meets their word count, then I'm gonna say that's good.
When do
Like
you
I
not
found
go
some
off on a
teachers
tangent?
do. But you kind of have to in those posts.
Well, like, yeah, when they're like, "Hey, we want 1,000 words," or something, and then you type, and you're like, "I feel like I accomplished everything in 600 words." So
It's definitely not 1,000 words.
I don't
for those
understand
posts.
why they make you do it in word. Like, shouldn't it be like more impressive the less words you can do it in? I feel like that's
I
better.
join school. Be
I mean, dude, let's just like
doing
time is money, right? That's what
good.
they say. So let's just make it in least amount of words. Can you make this make sense?
What is that from The Office? Why use many word when
Yes,
you word do
the-
trick?
What's his name? The big
Kevin?
Kevin. Yeah. That guy.
That is great.
They're just grooming you for politics, where they say a bunch of shit and none of it makes any sense.
I mean, let's
Yeah, I mean,
quit
in a
beating around the
real
bush.
like a real world business, none of that shit happens.
Why
I'll
don't
be
I
honest
just
with you.
How about I just give them all the money they want, and they just give me the degree. We call it solid. That's
Like-
all we're really here for. Because
Like,
everything you learn in college, especially because I'm taking like a cyber degree, everything you're learning, and that's probably outdated as soon as it was put on paper. Like it's already out the window. There's new stuff, and why am I learning this? Like you can't keep up.
I'm in like a big business world too now. Like everybody just uses Teams, so it's all just IMs. Like none of it's like formal, even emails for the most part anymore. Like yeah, you still do some emails, but a lot of it's just like, hey, did you do this? Hey, did you do this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Like none of it's these crazy long, like need to be drawn out emails that need to be like in this formal thing.
Dude, I wish we would delete emails.
They're still good for
Worse.
sending like an attachment.
No, they're so
That's about it.
stupid.
And actually, you don't even need that because you can send attachments on Teams now too. So
You can, but I like send emails that just says "see attached." That's it.
yeah. Yeah, like if I have to send an invoice to somebody, I literally just put invoice, here you go, send it.
You wanna know what the worst
put a lot
thing
of thought
is?
into it.
It's all if you want to do anything, they need your email. Like, I don't want you sending me your bullshit. Don't
That's
make me
why
sign up for a fucking email. I don't want your shit.
This is why I have dummy emails. Like if it's something important, it goes to one address. If it's something that I kind of want to keep track of, but I don't want to get
Right.
spammed, then it goes to another one. And if
Okay.
I know it's garbage, like sign up for something, it's going to this one that probably doesn't ever
Right.
get checked.
Everyone does that, right? So what's the point in even having to sign up for a fucking email? No one's looking at your shit. No one.
Well, now they do your phone number too. They send you texts now.
It's so stupid. It's like you can't get on this website unless you sign up through your email. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
It's like they just went wide with their ads. They're like, well,
So
stop
annoying.
spending money on big ones and we'll just start trying to worm our way into everything.
Like, how about your fucking product just be good enough? Why do you have to advertise it?
That's what a lot of the martial arts advertising companies like. That's like their first like go-to thing when you on board with them. It's like, oh, give us your email list of past and current customers, and let's just blast them with emails.
Please don't.
No one wants that shit at all.
Never did that, by the way. Never did that.
Yeah,
Man,
you
we
Then
ever
if
did,
you
tried
have to try and like call people now, that's even worse. Like nobody answers their phones. There's no point in trying to call somebody.
That's
Then you send them an
Facts.
email and they ignore the email. So there's literally like you're kind of fucked trying like from a like trying to gain business standpoint. It's really, really hard to do because nobody pays attention to any of that shit anymore because everybody's fucked it up. Like all the useful ads everybody ignores because there's so much bullshit out there.
So you just send a text, be like, hey, you up?
Pretty
You want
much.
some tires?
Pretty much.
What are you doing? That'd work. You just gotta stand out, you know, among all the bull crap.
No, it's
Sometimes
all
I don't watch
shit.
ads like almost ever, but every now and then one slips through, an even smaller amount of times, one will be like kind of funny. I'll be like, ah, that was a good one. I don't know what they're for because I don't pay that much attention to them. But usually I take the stance like if I see a commercial, I will go out of my way to make a note to never buy whatever that was. I'd be like, I will purposely never use that product because it slightly annoyed me.
Go ahead and say this, Ashley. You're a pretty unique individual. That's not how most people think.
I'm all about eye for an eye. You waste my time,
No, I
then
think
I
like
will
that.
not buy your product.
I'm with him on that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
like,
if it's like an obnoxiously stupid ad, you're like, this was a waste of money. I'm not supporting.
If it's funny enough, then I might forget to do that, and then I'll be like, okay. If it's something I might use, I mean, an ad's never. I don't think I've ever seen an ad be like, oh, I need that right now. I need that.
yeah,
The
but like,
only ads that do that are food ads. That's the only ones that should be ran. Something for your restaurant. That's
I'm
it.
just saying the reason they do ads like that is because they work, though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You got to get it into your head. Think about our thing. It's like Black Friday or any of these like quote discount things anymore. Nothing's ever discounted. It's a waste. Coupons, all that crap. I don't know. I'm like, I'll just buy it if I want it. I don't gotta wait for your stupid sales or any of that crap. Like, leave me alone. And if it is discounted, they probably just like hike the price up and then said it's discounted when it's actually just the normal price. It's just, I just have taken the standpoint that everybody's out to screw me at all times. So I have to just assume that anything I see is trying to do that. It's like, what do you want? What is your game? What's your angle? Everybody's working an angle.
I'm not, Ashley. You can trust me.
You're just working your angle for $3,000, bro. Don't even start.
You could trust me and give me $3,000.
Actually, you can trust me right after you buy my product for $19.99.
Yeah. Fine, because I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
But first, I just need your email and your phone number.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'll send you my email.
That's all we need.
I'll post it in the chat. I'll just put it on a website for everybody to have. It's not the one I use, but I do that every few years. Like, especially if one gets like clogged up with too much junk, I'll just roll it over. Like I said, I have 3 of them at any given time. And then after a certain amount of time, when the lowest one's just unusable, I'll just like cycle it up. I'll make a whole new one, use that for important stuff, and then everything gets bumped down.
So I don't even know why we have emails. They're stupid.
I need them for shipping confirmations.
Pretty much.
Well, just make your own program that does that. That's not emails. How about that?
Oh, we also got to have an addendum to one of the other episodes where Jake was talking about Amazon. And then the funniest thing happened because after we listened to that episode after this had happened, it was just you going on and on about how they're at least good because they're quick and they deliver on time. And this was while I had Jake order something that just disappeared into nothingness, and it took them like 2 or 3 weeks. They missed their
That's
date.
not fair.
Missed
It
the
didn't
date.
disappear into nothing. It just never shipped originally, and they didn't ship it until the day it was supposed to be delivered. And then, yeah.
Starting to sound
It
like
was just-
I'm being right. They're going downhill.
It was just funny to listen to the episode after that had happened.
The other thing I'll point out is that product wasn't delivered by Amazon themselves, which is what me and Mark had talked about, is that when it gets delivered by like the Prime Amazon van, it's fine. It's when it gets delivered by some other random company like this was, that's when there's an issue.
But it was through Amazon.
I mean, I'll give you that.
It took forever and a day.
It's because you talk shit about Amazon, dude. They heard you,
I pissed
and they're
them off.
punishing you.
Shit about
Damn it, Jeff
Amazon,
Bezos.
and immediately the week following bought 2 things off Amazon, and they came in right on time. So
I should have expected a box.
I had other shit I ordered from Amazon while Stevens was coming, and that showed up on time, perfectly fine. The thing for Steven, fuck that. It just is not happening.
It was just perfect, and then it was my
It's
it's
wife.
just
They
not
don't-
fair,
they heard
dude. They don't have any competition. It's just not fair.
What would you even do to be in competition with them?
I don't
at this
know, but they
point?
should have some. They can't. They should.
Nobody can fucking compete with that company, dude. It's not even
That's
possible.
that's a monopoly. Get them out of here.
It is. You should see the shit they do behind the scenes. It's crazy.
Yeah. They shouldn't be able to do this.
The thing is now, like, they had those like monopoly laws, and then when a company gets that big where they control the entire market, there should be like politicians that step in and enforce that stuff. But then they have lobbyists who are like, here's some money to not do that.
Yeah.
So it'll never happen now. We're past those. Good intentions, but Amazon will be our overlords soon enough. But they're going to be late with my shit because I talk crap about them.
Yep.
That's fine. Starting the resistance.
To be fair, like, I will say the customer service from Amazon, other than like the long hold time to get through, which is everybody anymore, the actual customer service once I got through to somebody was pretty good. Like they offered to like refund it and all this other stuff, and it was good to go. Like they did give me a lot of options. It was just purely the fact that it didn't show up when it was supposed.
Could customer service just have like a button if I want to skip the like dumb shit? Like I don't want to talk to the person who's just going to read me the like troubleshooting and frequently asked questions. I actually have like something that requires a person in this
you're
country,
gonna get the help desk
preferably
person that's making like less than $18 an hour. That's what you're gonna get.
Think those people get paid that much? I don't know. Does Amazon use like people in India?
I guess it just depends on where it's going.
Because I mean, those when it's David from Chicago, but it's not really, and I can't understand him, and I'm kind of pissed off, and I really just need this done now. I just have like a question that's very specific, and I already checked your website. Thank you. I just want to get this moving along, so I need a button for that. I just keep hitting 0 until somebody.
It's the red button. Push that one.
I'm about to.
Well, see, Ashley, all you have to do is just give us your phone number and your email, and we'll get back to you on that.
That's another thing, dude. We tried dealing with Google's like support for like if you have like Squarespace or anything through Google, and they don't even have like things you can call. They are literally just like send us messages and we'll get back to you whenever the hell we feel like it, and we'll probably just send you a link to our troubleshooting guide. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those places don't even have like call centers anymore. They just don't. It's all automated.
They're like, well, this would be a lot easier. What if we just don't answer the calls?
And you know what else they do? They don't send shit to stores anymore. So nowhere you go has anything you fucking want.
Yeah, we tried doing that at Best Buy and tried to go in, and they're just, oh, that's out of stock. This is out of stock. I was like, it's in your website.
Well, yeah, we can order it and have it here in like a week. Like, I
could have just done that from my house, man.
Yeah,
I came to your store.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, that's becoming more of a thing. Like, you want me to support your store, but
no,
you're basically saying
they don't want you to support.
Well, I mean, even like smaller stores. Like, I'll go into like smaller, more local places, and they won't have something in stock.
They're just fucking buying it from Amazon too, getting it sent to the store.
Like, you're just kind of forcing me into a spot here. Guess I'm using the internet.
Exactly. I hate it.
Then
we're having to go into a store to get what you want.
Yeah, I want it now.
Yep.
And Amazon takes too long.
No, see, that's the problem of where you live. Because, like, the mouse I wanted, this Corsair mouse, it was here overnight. Like,
we all don't live where you live, though. Okay, what about the people?
Whose fault is that? Whose fault?
Nobody's.
Your
Amazon's in your backyard.
Yeah.
You're just coming from a place of you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you get all your shit the same day. So shut up.
You just don't know the glory of it.
You're right. So shut up. It has nothing to do with you, dumbass.
We gotta wait for
in Alabama, where nothing's ever here that you want.
We gotta wait for the horse and buggy to get here.
Yeah.
Whenever the train comes through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still using trains for sure.
Yeah,
the only thing that they deliver on trains around here is cars still.
And coal.
I wanted to like take like a train like somewhere. I thought that would be like a cool thing to do, you know?
You know, that just says a lot about your personality.
It's such a fucking inconvenience.
What?
Coming from the guy that likes to do road trips.
And ovens.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be like the mother of all road
Hey,
trips.
I just want to point out. Okay, I think you used it one time, but I think that was Holly. I don't even think that was him. He did not use the oven whatsoever when he cooked a bunch of food in my house.
I think
Other
he's
than
just lying.
I think Holly made biscuits in the oven. I think that was it.
We made
Yeah.
biscuits. We used this. I didn't use the microwave at all, so I don't know. I used the stove.
Yeah, you did. You used the microwave for something.
I
did
don't
not use
know.
to heat up jambalaya. That's about it.
Yep. Because you know why? It'd have taken a really long time to leave it on the stove or put it back in the oven again.
No, because you don't bake
Uh,
jambalaya, dumbass. That's not.
No, you make it on the stove, and you weren't gonna turn the stove back on and fucking heat up the
No,
whole
you're not
pot
gonna
again.
like saute it again. No, that's not how that works.
Just
I like
saute
it
it
crispy.
again.
I like
Some of the shit in the
charcoal.
bottom of that pan was a little crispy. I won't lie.
I mean,
Got to
that's
the
what
bottom,
happens whenever
a
you.
little crispy.
That's the best part.
You know what, Jake? Fine.
It was
I won't-
good.
I won't use your
Listen.
stove anymore. All right.
Listen,
no more
that-
jambalaya for you.
all 3 batches of that got eaten. Not a bit of it got thrown away.
Dude, okay.
That was a
like,
big pot.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
the same
and
thing
we
with
ate a little pot
stores.
before
Is
the
why
big
I use
pot.
microwaves. I want it now. I don't want to
Mhm.
have to wait.
I want to see you cook an entire dish like that's that complicated, but only use the microwave.
It's a challenge.
Actually, I make my Alfredo sauce in the microwave.
Oh, the
Okay,
truth
yep.
comes out.
I bet he uses the microwave so much more than he says he does.
Is
It's
it a
just part of
microwave
his
oven?
shtick now,
Yeah, right. He's like, it's still an oven.
Yeah, he's actually on board with us. He's just
No, I would
'Cause
never.
I actually hate ovens.
I'm too deep in the plot at this point to give up.
Never.
Mark, you don't
Yes.
have to lie to kick it, man. Just tell us the truth.
It's
I'm
okay.
telling you the truth, buddy. Microwave is for reheating food only,
And Alfredo sauce.
and Alfredo sauce.
So why do you put hot pockets and shit in the oven then? You're just
They
reheating
come out
food.
better.
No, you're reheating
They
food because it's
come
already
out
cooked, Mark.
better.
You just said it's not meant for cooking. It's just meant for reheating.
You
That's
gotta
what those
cook
things
those.
are.
No, you don't reheat
You're
those.
just
you cook those.
reheating it,
No, you
man.
cook them.
You're
No,
just,
dude, it's the same thing like some bagel bites, dude. I so much prefer bagel bites out of the fucking microwave than the oven.
No, dude.
So
what?
much better. I
No,
love
they're
them that
not.
way. Yes, they are.
No, they're
You
not.
wanna know why? Because I can be out in like 2 minutes.
2.5
Alright.
minutes,
Bitches,
bud. You can make the whole plate.
We're not rehashing this argument. It's been like 8 podcasts we've had this argument on. I don't think anybody wants to listen to it.
I
So
think they do.
it's been a good week, you guys. That'll do it for your least favorite podcast. Check out the poll. Leave us a comment. We'll see y'all next week for some more of your least favorite shit.